students. Today I am going to do GCE O-Level Examination Mathematics 1000 Short Question Series. This is question paper 37. So we covered 36 papers. So this is also similar to that 1 hour you get for 25 questions. So that means you can spend 2 minutes per question and last 10 minutes you can double check your answers. So this is similar to O-Level exam paper part A, paper 1. So try all 25 questions and then look at my video to check your answers. So let's do paper 37. So in first page you get questions 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page number 2, you get questions 7 to 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Third page, questions 13 to 19. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And last page, you get questions 20 to 25. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So let's do paper 37. Question number 1. To dig a drain, a number of workers take X days. How many workers need to complete this work in Y days? When you take here, a number of workers are there. So man and then days. A number of workers takes X number of days. So what's the total man days? A into X. Now they ask how many workers need to complete this work in Y days. Same work, so same number of man days. So how you find out number of workers? AX divide by Y. So number of workers AX over Y. So you get 2 marks. So same as like when you take numbers, it's easy when you write down how many men, days and man days. So you get 2 marks for this expression. So without giving numbers, now an expression. Find the least common multiple of the algebraic expressions 2a, a minus 3 and a squared minus 9. So we'll factorize and see. So this is 2a, a minus 3 already factorized. This one you can write as difference between 2 square terms and find the factors. One is positive, one is negative. Now what's the lowest common multiple or least common multiple? You take all distinct factors with the maximum power. 2 is there, a minus 3 just once and a plus 3 just once. All factors you have to consider. So that's the answer. 2 marks for that. Question number 3. Find the total surface area of the square base pyramid with base length 12 centimeters and slant length 10 centimeters. So now to find out the total surface area, we need to find out the height of the triangle, because we know base is 12 and the slant length is 10. So this is equally divided because all sides are equal, means this is isosceles triangle and this becomes 6 and 6 equally divided. So that means how you find out the h? This height, you can use Pythagoras theorem. So we'll find out the height first. Height squared is equal to 10 squared minus 6 squared. Use the difference between two square terms. That's the easiest way to do. 4 and 16. 64, that means 8. Square root of 64. Perpendicular height is 8. Now we can find out the total surface area. So total surface area is base area. That's 12 times 12 plus how many triangles you get with same size? 4 triangles. 4 into half into base 12 with perpendicular height 8. Now try to find the answer. 12 times 12, 144. Here 2 times 2. 2 times 12, 24. 24 times 8. 24 times 8. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 2, 16. Plus 3, 19. 192. So when you add it, 336 square centimeters is the total surface area of the pyramid. So 2 marks for that. Question number 4. Solve the simple linear equation. So x plus 1 over 3, x minus 1 over 3. Same denominator. So you can add the numerators. 2x. 1 and 1 get cancelled out. 2x over 3 is 4. Now you can cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, 2x equals 4 times 3, 12. Divide by 2. You get 6 as the x value. So 2 marks for that. Question number 5. AB and CD. Straight lines intersect at O. Show that AOC triangle and BOD triangles are congruent. So let's take here already given. AO is equal to OB. And OC is equal to OD. And this angle is equal to this angle, opposite angles. AOC angle is equal to DOB angle, opposite angles. Then two sides and included angle. So two sides and included angle, we can say AOC triangle is congruent to BOD triangle. What's the case? Side, angle, side. So make sure that angle is included angle. So that's true. So SAS. So 2 marks to identify congruency. Question number 6. Following figure shows 2 circles with same center. Radius of the bigger circle is 10 and the smaller one. We have to find out if the area of the shaded part is 264 square centimeters. So how you find out the shaded area? Area of the bigger one minus the area of the smaller one. That's equal to 264. So we'll use that. Pi 22 over 7. R squared, so the bigger one is 10. Minus pi, we don't know the radius of the smaller one. That's equal to 264. Multiply everything by 7. You get 22, 10, 10. So 22 times 100. You get 22 times R squared here. And here when you multiply by 7, 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 6, 42 plus 2, 44. And 7 times 2, 14 plus 4, 18. Now, we'll try to divide everything by 11. It's easy to simplify. 11 times 2. 11 times 2. And 11 times 1, 11. So, you get 7. 74. You get 6. 66. You get 8. That's 11 times 8, 88. Now, again you can divide by 2. 2, 2. So, divide by 2 here. You get 8 and 4. So, now we can take r squared to this side. R squared is equal to 100 minus 84. So, what's the value? You get 6. 16 is r squared. So, what is the radius? 16 is square root. So, 16 square root is 4. So, r equals 4. So, r becomes 4 centimeters. So, that's the radius of the smaller circle. So, you get 2 marks. Question number 7. Find LG 1.5 if LG 3 is this and LG 5 is this. So, you have to write 1.5 in terms of 3 and 5. So, how can we write down? So, we'll write down LG. This is 15 divided by 10. 15 divided by 10. Was 1.5. Now, laws of logarithm subtraction is division. So, LG 15 minus LG 10. But we know LG 10 is 1. LG 15 I can write in terms of 3 and 5. 3 times 5. So, when you take multiplication, you can write as addition. LG 3 plus LG 5 minus 1. LG3 0.4771, LG5 is 0.6990 and then you can subtract 1. So, we'll add it. Add these two. 1.1761 and subtract 1. You get 0.1761. That's LG 1.5. 2 marks. Question number 8. Multiply the two matrices. Can you multiply 2 by 2, 2 by 2? So, you can multiply. So, we'll see what's the answer. First row with first column. 3 times 2, 6 and this is 0. Then first row with second column. 3 times 0, 0. 2 times 2, 4. Second row with first column. 1 times 2, 2. This is 0. And second row, second column. 1 times 0, 0. 5 times 2, 10. So, the answer is that. Practice multiplication. It's so easy to multiply two matrices. 2 marks. Question number 9. Shade the region satisfied for A intersection B, intersection C dash. So, we can use letters and see. A, B, C, D. We labeled all and E. Now, we need A intersection B. Or we'll write A separately and then identify the intersection. A separately, B, C, D. We need this part as well. We'll put another letter, F. So A means B, C, D, F. What's B? B is D, E, F. Common term for both. D is common. F is common. So D and F. That's A intersection B. So what's C? C is the small one, CD. So what is C dash? Everything except CD. A, B, E, F. Now you need intersection. Means common terms for these two. What are the common terms? Here DF and this is ABEF. So only F is common. So that's the only common part. So A intersection B intersection C dash is just F. So we need to shade the region with F. So this part. This part you have to color. So you get 2 marks for that. Identify correct region. If you can do at once, do it. If you can't figure out the region, better to label each region and find out the required region. Question number 10. Find the equation of the straight line that passes through the point 0, 11. What's that? That's the y-intercept. So straight away we can write y-intercept is 11. When x equals 0, the y value is 11. And parallel to the line which passes through 3, 7 and 1, 1 point. So here you have to find out the gradient of this line, and that's the same as this because parallel lines you get same gradient. So what is gradient? Difference between y coordinates over difference between x coordinates. Now you know the equation to find out the gradient. So you get 6 and 2. So 6 divided by 2, 3. So same gradient for parallel line. So what is the equation of the line passes through this point? 3x plus 11. Same slope and y-intercept is 11. So 2 marks for that. 1 mark to find out the gradient and 1 mark for the y-intercept. Question number 11. Following graph shows y equals 1 minus x minus 2 whole thing squared. Find the range of values of x for y greater than or equal to 0. So according to this one, we can see what's the vertex? Vertex point is, that's a maximum value, 2 and 1. So 2 and 1, that's the maximum point. Y greater than or equal to 0. So that means above part. So here you have to think about this region. So what's the x value? X lies from 1 to 3. So you can write x is in between 1 to 3. Can you write equal sign? Yes, because this is greater than or equal to 0 as well. Equal to 0. So when this is 0, the solutions roots are 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 both are included. So you get 2 marks. 1 mark to identify this part and 1 mark for the other side. Question number 12. ABCD is a parallelogram. CE is half BC. how many times bigger the area of ABED trapezium than DCE triangle? So you have to find out how many parts are there. So we know now this is half of this, no, C is half of BC. So we'll take the midpoint. So this length is equal to this length is equal to this length. So we can just connect. We can just connect this. And also we'll take the midpoint of this side. That length is also same because this is a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So we'll connect that also. So when you connect, can you see this area, if you put X, say in between same parallel lines, that means this area is same as this, same base. Base length is same and the height is the same. And this is again this one, same base, same height. This is also X. You get this is also X and this is also X because the base and the perpendicular height all are same. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times of that. You can write 5 times of DCE area is equal to ABED trapezium. That's 5 times bigger. So 2 marks. You need to here identify the same base length and the same perpendicular height. Question number 13. Find the value of X and A plus B. Look at carefully and see. Here we can easily find out this. This is 40. This is 90. So what's this angle? This is 90 minus 40, 50 degrees. This one is X. This is 50. And this is 100 means this is also 100. So sum of angles in a triangle is 180. You can find X. So 100 plus X plus 50 equals 180. So X plus 150 equals 180 means X is 180 minus 150, 30 degrees. Now we need to find out A plus B. A and B. A plus B is this angle. If we can find out this angle value, you can write what is A plus B. Straight away you get it because these two lines are parallel. This and this opposite, not opposite angles. Alternate angles, Z letter. So you can say A plus B is 100 degrees. Alternate angles are equal when the two lines are parallel. So 2 marks, 1 for each. Question number 14. PQRS is a rhombus. That means all sides are equal. So we can mark this side is equal to this side. All the sides are equal. QRT is an isosceles triangle. Find the values of A and B. This is 110. What about this angle? 180 minus 110, that's 70. So this is also 70. Straight away you can find the A angle. A angle is 180 minus double of 70. So 180 minus 140 you get 40 degrees for A. Now we need to find out B. This angle. How you do that? That's also easy. If this is 110, opposite angles are equal, 110. And rhombus, all sides are equal. If this is B, this is B. So you can write 2B equals 180 minus 110, sum of angles in a triangle. So B equals, you divide by 2, 35 degrees. 70 divided by 2. So 1 mark for A, 1 mark for B. Question number 15. The ratio of marbles with Rajita and Pujita is 5 to 3. Rajita and Pujita 5 to 3. When Pujita gets 18 more marbles, the ratio is 3 to 2. So 18 more marbles. The ratio is 3 to 2. How many marbles that Rajita has? So we'll take, if this is 5 to 3 ratio, we'll take 5x is the number of marbles Rajita has. 3x is the marbles that Pujita has. If Pujita gets 18 more marbles, the ratio becomes 3 to 2. Now we can construct an equation. So you can write 5x over 3x plus 18 is 3 over 2. You can write as a fraction. Now cross multiply. 5 times 2x, 10x. 3 times 3, 9x here. 3 times 18. 54. Now subtract 9x here, x becomes 54. We know x is 54. So how many marbles that Rajita has? 5x. So 5 times 54. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 5, 25 plus 2, 27. So altogether 270 marbles. So 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for the method. Question number 16. Simplify the algebraic expression. So we can factorize. We'll try to factorize the numerator separately and denominator separately. What's common? 2ab is common. Take it out. A is remaining. Here 4b remaining. From this denominator b, it's common. A plus 4b. Now can you see? A plus 4b is common and b, you can cross it out. Finally, you end up with 2a. So 2 marks for that. Question number 17. Find the area shaded that is bounded by AB straight line and 2 axes. So this area, this is 4, this is 6. We know this is 90 degrees. So straight away you can find out the area. Half into base. We can take 4. Height is 6. Area of a triangle. 2 times 6, 12. Units squared because units are not given. So 2 marks. Question number 18. Find the nth term of the arithmetic progression. What's the first term? That's 12. What's the difference? Common difference, any term minus a previous term. Minus 5. So how do you find out the nth term? Tn equals a plus n minus 1d. A is 12 and d equals minus 5. So multiply by minus 5. So you can do minus 5n. Minus and minus becomes plus 5. So 12 plus 5, 17 minus 5n is the nth term. So in terms of n. So you get 2 marks. Question number 19. Expand brackets and simplify. So we'll expand. Two times all these three terms. A with these two. 2 into a squared, 2a squared. 2 times 7a, 14a. 2 times 4, that's 8. Minus 3 times a into a, 3a squared. Minus into minus plus a times 5, you get 5a. Now, like terms you can simplify. 2a squared and minus 3a squared, you get minus a squared. 14a and 5a, you get 19a. And minus 8 is there. So that's all you can do. You can't simplify further. So that's the answer. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 20. What are the integers satisfy the inequality? 3x minus 7 and 5x minus 9. So what we can do, you can take first two separately and last two separately and find the common region. 3x minus 7 less than or equal to 11. Or 11 is less than or equal to 5x minus 9. Now we'll do separately. So take minus 7 to this side, plus 7, that's 18. Divide by 3, nothing happens to the inequality when you divide by a whole number. So that's x less than or equal to 6. Now look at this side. So you can take minus 9 to this side. So that becomes 20. Divide by 5. That's you get 4 is less than or equal to x. Now we have two inequalities. So what's the common region? So we can draw a line and mark 4 and 6. So both 4 and 6 are included. So you can draw two solid circles. X less than or equal to 6. That means this side. X greater than or equal to 4. That means this side. So what is the common region? Common region we can see that's in between 4 and 6. So x is in between 4 and 6. So what are the integer values in between 4 and 6? Included 4 and 6 as well. So 4, 5, 6. All three solutions satisfy. 2 marks for that. Question number 21. Find the height of the cylinder which has diameter of 14 centimeters and volume of 1232. So volume is 1232. So how you find out the volume of a cylinder? Pi r squared h. Pi is 22 over 7 r. Diameter is 14. So what is radius? 7. Pi r squared h is equal to 1232. So 7 gets cancelled out. H becomes 1232. Divide by 22 and 7. 11 times 2, 11 times 1 here, and 1 and 2. So divide by 2. 2 times 5, 10. That's 6. So 56 divided by 7 is 8. So h is 8 centimeters. That's the height of the cylinder. 2 marks. Question number 22. PA and PB. So this is PB. PA and PB are two tangents drawn to the circle from the outside point P. If APB is 100 degrees and AC is equal to CB, find the values of XYZ. How you find out that? This is 100. And we know that the tangents are equal from that outside point to the same circle. So here this length is equal to this length. So we can find out this angle. How you find out this? 180 minus 100, you get 80 degrees. Divide by 2. 40 each, because this is an isosceles triangle. So this is 40, this is 40. Now, what can you say about this angle? Look at this one. This is the angle in between the chord and the tangent. So that's equal to the interior angle. Alternate segment theorem. So x is 40. So straight away you can write x is 40. Now this is also an isosceles triangle. So these two are equal. So what is y or z? So y or z is equal to 180 minus 40 divided by 2, because you get same angle there. So divide by 2. First subtract, you get 140 divided by 2, 70 degrees. So both are equal with 70 degrees. So 2 marks again. We'll give 1 mark here and 1 mark for y and z. Question number 23. The distance between two cities A and B is 18 kilometers. A cyclist takes 45 minutes to travel A to B. Find the speed. So what's the equation to find out the speed? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is 18 kilometers. How many minutes? 45. We can convert to hours. So what is 45 in hours? Divide by 60. You get 5 times 9, 5 times 12. 3 times 3, 3 times 4. So divide by 3/4. So divide by 3/4 hours means multiply by 4/3, because you have to take the reciprocal. So 3 times 6, 6 times 4, 24 kilometers per hour is the speed of the cyclist. Speed is 24 kilometers per hour. So 2 marks for that. Question number 24. Following grid has squares with 1 centimeter length. Find the locus of a point which 3 centimeters away from AB and 2 centimeters away from AC. So what's the locus? Away from a line, that's a parallel line, either above or below. So here you have to find out inside the grid. So we'll draw the lines. 3 centimeters away from AB. 1, 2, 3. So the line is somewhere here, because each square it says 1 centimeter. And 2 centimeters from AC. 1, 2. So that's the locus. So you get, this is the locus of the point. Satisfy both 2 centimeters away from AC and 3 centimeters away from AB. So this is the locus point. So you get 2 marks for this, 1 mark for showing this locus and 1 mark for showing this. You have to draw a parallel line to that. So I'll mark it. So this should be parallel to this one. This should be parallel to this one. So 2 marks. Question number 25. ABCDEF is a regular hexagon. Regular means all sides are equal. P is the intersection point of AB and DC produced. Find the value of BPC. BPC means this angle. How can we find out? So if we can find out one interior angle of a regular hexagon, and here also the same, you can easily find out these angles and then you can find BPC. So how we find out the value of the interior angle? Can you remember the formula? N minus 2 into 180 is the sum of angles in any n-sided polygon, regular polygon, or any polygon, no need to be regular. N is 6 now, hexagon means 6 sides. So 6 minus 2 into 180, that means 4 times 180. You get 720 degrees. So what is one angle? There are 6 equal angles. So divide by 6. So one interior angle, 720 divided by 6. You get 120, 120. So each angle 120. So what is this angle? We can find out that angle, 180 minus 120. So this becomes 60. This is also 60. So what is BPC triangle? BPC triangle is 180 minus double of 60s. 2 60s are there. So what's the answer? 180 minus 120, you get 60 degrees. So you will see this is an equilateral triangle. All 3 sides are equal and each angle 60 degrees. So you get 2 marks for finding this answer. So this is the last question. So 25th question in this paper. So we covered 25 questions in this paper and we gave 50 marks. So do all 25 questions and see how many marks you get for this paper. So the total is 50. Out of 50, how many marks you can do? So this is 37th paper. So we did 37 papers now. So complete and watch my video.